What up, y'all? It's Ariane Celeste, and is it true that Rage On at 204 break holds nothing but fire? I think you guys should check it out for yourself, and maybe you'll get some fuego from the card father himself. Mwah!
Rated Rage On, it ain't no mistake. Pulling nothing but fire, 204 breaks, yeah. Live streaming, got the internet ablaze. Hey, Rated Rage On, 204 breaks. Rare sports cars, one of one, so clean. Flawless, national treasures you never seen. Rookie cards, rookie autographs, you already know. Everything sports, MJ, Tom Brady, all the GOATs. Hey, Rated Rage On, let's go.
Alright, I hope this is going to be a lot better. So, $4 Upper Deck Hockey Random Team makes a big number 621. I don't know if this is a lot better. I hope it is. Let me double check and see. I mean, hopefully... Anybody want to comment and let us know if it's still all chipmunky or not? Or if we're all good now? Or... I don't know. I think it's good now because I can see myself... I can see my closed captioning now, so... Let me double check on my end here. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself now, so. Alright, we're all normal now, Aiden says. Perfect, thank you. Alright, here we go. 2 Series 1, 1 Extended, 1 Series 2. You guys know the deal. This is pretty much the same thing. The next one, I'm almost certain that... Alright, let's do this. On the next one, there's only one more box of Series 1 out of that case, so then I did 2 of these instead. Alright, if you guys are wondering, just on the next one. Let me just fix my camera, because it's... There we go. Kind of nudged a little bit. Looks good, Remy says. Thank you, Remy. Todd, looks good, man. Thank you, thank you. Okay. We're gonna open up all the packs like we always do. And we're just gonna open up all the packs, alright? Before we start. What's up, Kieran? What's going on, everybody else? If I can't read the text on the screen there, I apologize. It is a little faint for me. Pretty tiny. I gotta, like, go closer to the screen and squint. I just closed the other one. Oh my god, you just closed the other one. Okay, so we're probably gonna run another one and then we'll see what's up in the next one. So, but thank you, Kieran. Appreciate it. I'll get to updating that one. I hope it's all paid up, so that we can run it right away because it is kind of late and I came from the baseball game, so I am exhausted. So, but I am home all day tomorrow, so you never know. We could be able, you know, if you guys are cool with it, we can run it in the afternoon tomorrow because I'm home all day. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. Not that I know of. Well, I am actually going to be going to the post office to get rid of these cards. But that's about it. Well, we'll see. Like I said, I'm a little bit exhausted from the game, so. But thank you, Kieran. Appreciate it, man. How you guys doing? That was a first game I ever go to for the Jays, and it's a rough one. I thought it was going to be a cakewalk win, but yes, it was the total opposite, to be honest. So, total opposite. It was rough. It was actually that rough, you know. Fans were still into it, though. I left early, but fans were kind of still into it even after the fact. Me personally, I took off. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Don't worry, Kieran. I just gotta make sure everyone else is on par. Well, most likely, like I said, I am pretty exhausted. So, yeah, I'm watching it too right now. Did Gudis fight again? I just missed it. So, I know he fought Domi in the beginning. But did Gudis fight again? Is that another? Did he fight twice? A lot of driving capacity. Yeah, so you must be more exhausted than I am. But you know how downtown traffic is, though. Hey, here, downtown Toronto traffic is pretty exhausting itself, man. Alright, that's Series 1. We'll do Extended now. But yeah, make sure, wait, there's gotta be new, Brandon, it's been a minute, it's been a while, so just make sure your, address is updated with me. Even if it's the same address, just send the new one. I mean, send the same one, just so that I know. And Todd Paley, I believe, you know, just make sure that the address I have is updated for you as well. So, DM me, send me a message with your address, because these are going out first thing in the morning. So, all right. He got crunched by Pizzetta. You think I was expecting him to like fight like at least 2 people. 2 people he had to answer to. Domi for sure, and maybe I thought it was gonna be Brandon Carlo, but yeah, it's gonna be a long night though for him. I'll tell you. You know, when you take out the star player like that, you gotta answer to it for sure. You gotta answer to it more than once, is what I think. Edmonton is pretty close if you're down. Yeah, man. Like you're familiar with downtown Toronto traffic, so you know what I went through coming home. Coming home from that. Plus, there was a concert tonight too. The Cardi B concert was tonight, so it was like at the Scotiabank Arena, so it was like double stacked the traffic. But yeah, you know, making the drive back to Brampton, taking the Gardner was a rough one today. It was a pretty rough one, but it was expected. You know, that's what happens. You go to the Jays game and you know, anything going on downtown. So, all right, we're opening up this box of Series 1, and then we'll continue on. So yeah, guys, if I end up, like I said, I am pretty exhausted. So if I end up running the next one tomorrow, I apologize. But I am free all afternoon tomorrow, so I'll probably run it early for you guys. Yes. But anyways, glad you're safe and sound though, Kieran. If I knew the Jays game was gonna be like that, I probably wouldn't even have went. I would have just went straight home. I would have just went straight home and broke. Oh man, that was brutal. I think people were chirping me in the DM saying never to go up to a Blue Jays game ever again. They're like, you're never going to a Jays game ever again, man. I'm like, I don't blame you guys. All right, here we go. Let's get started. I'm not gonna waste any more time here. All right, there's compadres for the Canadians. We got Ethan Frank on the young gun for the Caps, and Kyle Connor for the Jets. Teams are on the left-hand side of the screen. Sam Reinhart, Jay Gensel, and Vasilevsky. A couple Tampa Bay hits there. We got a canvas of Sidney Crosby, Quinn Hudson on the young guns for the Oilers, and Dylan Larkin for Detroit. We got a pink dazzler, Morgan Geekie, Leo Carlson for the Ducks, Marco Rossi. Did Leo Carlson score today? He was one of them that scored, wasn't he? Alright, we're keeping going. Malkin for the Penguins. There's a Dakota Joshua and a Ryan Suzuki for the Hurricanes. Blue Dazzler, Lafreniere, Jack Hughes for the Devils, Moritz Seider for the Wings. We got Matt Boldy on the outburst, Evander Kane, and Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Someone was mentioning to me in DM that they wanted to chase Cole Caulfield rookies, like young guns, so I'll come up with something. Rob Thomas for the Blues, Joseph Wall, and Zane Parekh for the Flames. Nice hit. Cole Caulfield, that'd be a good one. Because he's up there in the standings too, right? For, not standings, for the points and stuff, eh? Mo Seider, Merzlikins, and Holloway. There's Quinn Byfield on the encore, Thatcher Demko, Jacob Markstrom. I think Am I wrong? Is Cole Caulfield up there somewhere in like goals or assists? Jesper Bratt, Olivier Rodrigue, Connor Bedard, Young Gun Canvas, Jacob Melanson, Dominic Shine for the Wings, Brady Kachuk. That was the first box. That's series 1. Here we go with the extended series. Good luck. Sebastian Aho. There's a Pasternak canvas to Travis Sanheim. You know who we're looking for here. Celebrini all day. Josh Doan, Logan Mailloux, Lane Hudson. That's a rookie. We got Jesper Wallstead, Quentin Byfield, Samuel Urson on the canvas for the Flyers. Zach Dean, level 1, the $9.99 for the Blues. There's Rutger McGroarty, that's a Penguins hit. And then Will Smith for the Sharks. Alright, there's Celebrini on the silver skates. That's a rookie for the Sharks. Who has San Jose? Kieran. Zach Bolduc and Brad Marchand for the Bruins. Alright, we got a Celebrini rookie out of it. What do we got here? Alright, there's Rutger McGroarty, Owen Pickering for the Penguins. That's 2 Penguins hits, and then a Stammer and Stamkos. Alright, I keep getting confused with these all-star cards. Alright, there's Josh Doan. We got a Young Guns checklist. So between Vancouver, who has the Canucks, that's Todd. And then the Sharks with Kieran. That's going to be a random Denton Matichuk. Did I forget something there? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did it. Alright, next. There's Connor Geeky, Nathan McKinnon. Couple McKinnon cards there. We got a gold Mason McTavish, a Matichuk Young Gun, and a Jacob Chychrun for the Capitals on the outburst. Cole is goals, I think. Yeah, that's it. Celebrini's got his 100 point. Yeah, those boxes are expensive, but we have them. Alright, there's a Rob Thomas, Logan Stankoven, Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Capitals on the canvas. Oh, we got a numbered Brandon Duham, the 250 for the Capitals. Connor Geeky, this is a Tampa Bay hit. And then Barkov for the Panthers. Are they fighting again? Oh, it's somebody else now. Oh, it's Mintyukov. Alright, there's Rutger, Brad Marchand, and a canvas Thatcher Demko for the Canucks. So we're going to do the dice roll random for that checklist. We're back on to Series 1 again, and then we'll go on to Series 2 to end it off. Here we go. Good luck. There's Marchenko, Justin Robidoff for the Kings, and Johnny Marchessault for the Panthers. For the Preds. Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks, and a compadres, McDavid and Draisaitl for the Oil. Canvas of Ovechkin. There's a Tolopilo for the Canucks, and Lucas Raymond for the Wings. Looks like we got a numbered, goal-oriented, number to 199, Ovechkin, 139 out of 199 for the Capitals. Who has Washington? 139 out of 199. Who has the Capitals? That's Paul. And then we got Mackenzie Blackwood and Martin Nietzsche, both for the Avs. The Avalanche. Alright, next pile. Linus Yomark for the Sens. Sebastian Aho, Tim Wash for the Ducks. Blue Dazzler, Jack Hughes, canvas of Tage Thompson, and a Celebrini Compositions. That is a second year. We got a Young Guns outburst of Jacob Skarek. Nice one. Outburst for the Isles. Who has the Islanders in this? Gary. Try to get you a Schaefer in the next one. Alright, Zawarensky and Matthew Tkachuk. There's a Dvorsky, Aiden Hill, and a Dvorsky Young Gun. Very nice for the Blues. That's a nice one. Who has St. Louis in this? St. Louis, where are you on that list? Paul. Let's go to Paul. Alright, last of Series 1 right here. In this break, at least, we have a Jake Ottinger, Anders Lee for the Isles, Matthew Wood on the portrait for the Preds, There's Kachuk and Barkov, Nikki Kako for the Kraken, and Ovechkin. Next, we have a Joakim Kemmel for the Preds, Konechny, and Sam Reinhart. Lafreniere for the Rangers, Riley Duran going to the Bruins. Evgeny Malkin once again for the Pens. So no Demidov in that one. He might be in the very last box, the Series 1 that we have up in the next break. All right, Series 2, good luck. Pop Count 1000, Ozzy Weisblatt for Nashville, Sam Rinzel, and a Pospisil for the Flames. And we got a Young Gun Marshall Warren in the tees. There is a black and white Dominic Fensor SSP Young Gun Canvas for the Canes. Bobrovsky, Joakim Kemmel for the Preds. Marco Kasper for the Wings. Sam Reinhart, David Tomasek for the Oilers. Juicy Saros. No, sorry, it's not Juicy Saros. It's Dostal, Jake Neighbors, and Austin Matthews. The Juicy Saros was a base card. My bad. Like I said, I'm exhausted. All right. Next pack, we got a Thomas Hertl, William Eklund, Emmett Finney going to the Wings. Blue Jackets, Kirill Marchenko. There's a checklist. We're going to random off Rangers and Canucks. Looks like Canucks is going to come out with something after the random for sure. There's an Askarov. Who has Vancouver again? Who is the Canucks in this again? Todd. Todd's going to come out with one of those for sure. Nikishin, Luca Cagnoni, and Marco Kasper for the Wings. Ovechkin, JT Miller, Curtis Douglas going to Tampa. And the last pile, there we go, home stretch. We got Brock Nelson, Leon Draisaitl, Matthew Schaefer on the portrait. At least he showed up there. Oops. All right, Joel Eriksson Ek, Jared Spurgeon, Michael Misa for the Sharks. Congratulations, Kieran. Very nice young gun. Not a bad one. Bright future for the Sharks. Next, we have Kirill, Connor McMichael, and a Jonas Johansson. It's not even a Vasilevsky. Jeez. And the last hits, Martin Necas, Darcy Kemper, Charles, Alexi Legault going to the Hurricanes. Schaefer showed up at least. I mean, not the Schaefer we wanted, but he still showed up. So we're going to do a random for this. So odd on the left. So it's going to be Canucks and Rangers on the left. And then Sharks and Canucks on the right for even on the dice. Okay? So pretty straightforward. 1, 3, 5 on the left, 2, 4, 6 on the right. Here is the dice. When you see the go symbol like that, it says go. On top there, that's number 1 on the dice. Everything else is normal. When I hit this button, you can see it shake. I'm going to cover it up and hit the button. You can hear it. And we're going to let it go. All right, remember, left side odd, right side even. And number 6. It is 6 on the dice. 6. So it's going to the right side. So we got the Sharks and the Canucks. So this is Will Smith and Lekkery Maki is going to the Sharks. And then the canvas checklist is going to the Canucks. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And like I said, the Canucks were on both sides of that, so that was a little bit of a bonus for Vancouver. They were going to get a card regardless. So we didn't hit any of the big guys, but let's recap what we did hit. There's the Misa Young Gun for the Sharks. Skarek on the Outburst. Celebrini Silver Skates rookie. Ovechkin to 199. I have a feeling there could be a Demidov in that next break. So I'm going to check the payments for that one. Hopefully. I literally just got home, walked into the door, and got on the live. I haven't even, eaten or anything, and I'm pretty exhausted. I feel kind of filthy. It was pretty sweaty. But anyways, yeah, if I end up running that one tomorrow, I apologize, guys. Like I said, I am really exhausted. So, yeah, thank you, Kieran, for closing it, buddy. I mean, I'm pretty sure you understand what I just went through with the traffic. So, but yeah, thanks again. Make sure you have your updated addresses, and you never know. Afternoon breaks are always bangers anyway, so we might be able to pull a banger out of that one. So, thank you, guys. Make sure you have your updated addresses, please. Todd Paley, PM me, please. Brandon, PM me, and everyone else. Thank you again. I'll see you guys in the next break. Cheers.